Congratulations! You just booked a cruise on Celebrity Cruises. In this video, I'm going to show you what you need to do next and give you some key dates and pointers that you can use in your planning before your departure. So after you've booked your cruise on Celebrity Cruise, you're going to want to go to celebritycruises.com, and in the upper right hand corner you'll see it says sign in. And if you haven't done so already, you're going to want to create an account. In that section, again, you're going to hit create an account, and where you're going to put in your first name, your last name, your date of birth, where you live, your email address. You're going to create a password, agree to the terms and conditions, create an account. I'm going to click on sign in again, and here you will see the page which brings you to your reservations that you have. Of course, I only have one upcoming cruise. You're going to see your reservation listed, and as you can see below, you see an additional one, which I'll explain why in a few moments. When you click on that, you'll see manage reservation, and then in that, once again, you can see your itinerary and everything that's related to your reservations. I'm going to go back to this section where it says plan my cruise, and when you click on that, you're going to see the various options you have to enhance your cruise by booking various packages, upgrades. You're also going to see something on the top if you have this applied to your reservation called onboard credit. So that's a spending account that you have with Celebrity Cruises. You can use it to make purchases before the cruise or during the cruise. So as you can see, I have an odd number of $168.36 here, and that is because I've already started dipping into my onboard credit. And I have used it for purchases, but I'm going to show you how you can do that so you know how to use it for yourself. So if you wanted to purchase a shore excursion through Celebrity, you're going to select the day you want to go. So we're just going to randomly pick an excursion, and when you pick an excursion, the first thing you're going to have to do is hit the reserve button. After you hit the reserve button, you're going to have to select the amount of people that you want to have on the reservation with you. So in this case, I wanted to make a reservation for myself, my husband, and my 2 kids. Now my 2 kids are not staying in the same cabin as us. They're in a connecting cabin. So with that, they have their own reservation number and their own stateroom, obviously. So when you're creating a reservation for the first time, only your reservation is seen. But in order to connect with other members of your group who are staying in different cabins and have different reservation numbers, you need to link them. So over here, you're going to hit where it says add guest, and you're going to write in the person's last name, their date of birth, and their reservation number, and then you'll hit continue. Now I've already done that, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. So you would hit your own name, and now you're going to be able to see your other party that you linked. So that would be my children. You're going to hit the time that you want to do this, and you're going to hit add to cart. So it shows how much it is all together for the 4 of you. Proceed to checkout, and in here is where you can redeem your onboard credit. Now my onboard credit is less than the amount that is due, so I can choose to use the whole thing to reduce the amount of my shore excursion, or I can decide to not use it on this at all, or I could say just put in $50 to apply the credit. This will go down $50, and then you just have to select the payment of credit card to pay for the balance. When you do that, you finish, you just place the order. So one note, when you are linking your reservations together, you will be seeing the other reservation on your list for the rest of the time. So when it comes time to do the check-in, as you can see over here on May 23rd, when it's available for us, it'll also be available for them. And then you can just easily check in their reservation as well as yours into one account. You don't have to create a separate one. Okay, so back into the planner, just to go over a couple of things with the drinks package. I booked the always included, which include the drink and Wi-Fi package. When you book that, you're getting the classic drink package. And the planner gives you the option to upgrade for the classic to premium drink package. And in this case, it would cost an additional $13.99 per person per day plus gratuity to get that package. So you really need to weigh your options and see if this is financially feasible for you to do. The same thing goes for the Wi-Fi. As I said, with the always included, it comes with the basic Wi-Fi, and it gives you the option to upgrade to the premium Wi-Fi. The difference is that the premium Wi-Fi allows you to stream video, post video, whereas the basic Wi-Fi, you're just really able to check emails, maybe just look at Facebook and stuff. So you can see I did reserve upgrade for one device. So what that means is that you can use it multiple devices, but it can only be one device at a time. And the way you would do that is you would log out of the device you're using the premium and then log into a different device. Okay, so back to the planning. Now in dining, you have the specialty dining packages. You can also make a reservation at their specialty dining locations for one night or so. And in here, the complimentary dining, it doesn't cost anything because it's the complimentary dining room. But because I selected the select dining or anytime dining, we can make reservations before you board. And this is how you would do it. It would work the same way you do your shore excursions. When reserving your time pre-cruise for dining, you're going to click the reserve button. So here you're going to select the people you want to have seated at the one table at the dining room. You can select up to 8 guests. You're going to select the day. It's going to show you the times that are still available. You will see it says all of us who are included, as well as that it's free of charge because this is the complimentary main dining room dining. You're going to hit add to cart and go to checkout. You don't have to put a credit card information. Proceed to checkout, agree to the terms and conditions, and then place your order. A packing list. This too is a great section to help you decide what you're going to need on the cruise. And here's something to be aware of. Their policy in the main and specialty dining room is smart casual. And in here it reads, shorts and flip-flops are not considered smart casual. I have read many cases where people approached the main dining room with shorts on and was turned away. So just a word of note and caution, if you should want to try to bend the rules and try to go in with Bermuda shorts or some other type of dress shorts, be aware you could be turned away. They also have their version of formal nights, which is called evening chic. Each itinerary features 1 or 2 formal nights we call evening chic. Evening chic means you dress to impress, glamorous and sophisticated in your own way. The daily program, delivered to your stateroom and available at the guest relations desk, will be your guide as to the correct attire each evening. If you do not wish to participate in evening chic, smart casual attire is acceptable for dining and the theater. Also check your particular sailing to see if they have a white night scheduled as well. When packing for your celebrity cruise, there are items that are strictly prohibited from bringing on board. And I have a link in the description where you can read the complete list. Of course, the main things of no drugs, no firearms, nothing flammable, and of course they also have the electrical extension cords. Please do not bring anything that has a surge protector, and I would even go as far as to say try to bring those adapters that have the plugs on it, or also those adapters that just have USB or the USB-C adapters on it, which is what most of your devices will probably need to be charged with anyway. And it's smaller and it's compact and it's safer to get on and not have it taken away from you. One item Celebrity does allow you to bring on board is wine. An adult is allowed to carry on, not in your checked luggage, but carry on one 750 milliliter bottle of wine, which is subject to a corkage fee of $25 unless you have the classic or premium drink package. Here are some pointers to consider. On celebrity ships, they don't have pre-cruise reservations for their shows. It's first come, first serve, so try to arrive at least 15 minutes before the show to get a seat. Final payment with celebrity cruises are 90 days before departure. Your check-in is at 45 days before. Try to do it as soon as it opens if you would like to get an early boarding time. Another thing you're going to want to do after you book your celebrity cruise is to download the app. The Celebrity Cruise app will offer many benefits both before and during the cruise. Before your cruise, you can book shore excursions, purchase various packages, and reserve your dining for specialty dining or when you have chosen to dine with select dining. You will also be able to check in faster, use the app for your safety muster drill information, and when you are on the ship, you can check out the ship's daily activity schedule, your planned calendar, your account, and when sailing on the Edge class ships, you can use the app for controls in your stateroom. Consider joining the Captain's Club loyalty program. There is no additional cost and you can start earning benefits after your first sailing. A link in the description will bring you to the page for you to see the benefits offered at different tiers. If you are already a Crown and Anchor member with its sister cruise line, Royal Caribbean, you may qualify for a loyalty status match. I hope you found these cruise tips and information helpful. Please hit the like and subscribe button and be sure to come back to check out more information. Appreciate your support. Thanks for watching and happy cruising.